My name's Nicholas and my condition is a melanocytic birthmark, and I was born with a giant birthmark on my face, and doctors had to remove it, so I'm left with these scars. But now that I am an anti-bullying ambassador and Diana Legacy Award holder, so I am very passionate about face equality and I want to be an ambassador for it. Well, my birthmark has affected me in good ways and many bad ways, but mostly good because I am now very passionate for face equality, as I said, and I am an anti-bullying ambassador, so I feel very, very passionate about trying to get rid of it and get rid of all of the discrimination against someone who has a different face. And people treat it like another person, like another living thing, but really we're all like the same in the same group, and people just like to pick out things of you that aren't really that much noticeable, and so I don't really care about my birthmark, and it's just there and it's another step in your path. Well, when I have my birthmark, and when I'm walking like down the street, they just stare at me because probably they never had seen a facial difference before. So I don't really blame them, but some people just look at you in a very disgusted way, and some people don't even smile at me. So that's really horrible for the person that's getting all of that discrimination, and all of the people just have to think that if they were in my position, would they like to be stared at in such a disgusting way? I still feel a bit shy when I'm going outdoors, just because I don't know how people will react to like when they first see me. But when people have seen me before, I get used to them, and yeah, I make friends quite quickly. So yeah, really, I don't know what to expect of people when I'm walking outside, so I'm a bit shy. Well, I'm a bit sad, really, in a way, because I shouldn't feel like that. When I walk out the street, you should feel happy, and like it's just another normal day, and you shouldn't feel that someone's gonna look at you and think that you're another type of human being and that you're different from everyone else. You should always feel that you're like everyone else, but you just have to be a step ahead of everyone. So it's quite easy to make friends because I just get to know people quite quickly, as I said before. But it's if people want to actually be in contact with me, because some people just ignore me and walk off. But if someone actually wants to know me and wants to like get to know me, then we can be pretty good friends, When people are unkind to me, I feel that's just a disgrace, really, because they've got, as I said before as well, if they were in my position, would they like to be discriminated and be picked on just because of the way they look? Would they? Of course they wouldn't, but you just have to deal with it, I suppose, and try and ignore them and try and show that you're not getting affected by the bullying, because if you show that they're not having an impact on you, then they'll like, this isn't going to work, let's just stop doing it. But if you show them that you are scared and you don't make that stand, you don't stand up to them, then really you're just going to keep getting bullied. I would like to see the terms of face equality is that if people can just treat you as a normal human being, because with face equality, it's only for people that have a facial difference like me, but can it be for other reasons, And I would like just people to stop like picking on you just because of the way you look. So maybe we just have to try and get everyone to stop being horrible. But that's going to be really hard. So, well, I was on a chocolate bar called the Kinder, and I was the first person with a facial difference on the actual chocolate bar, and a couple newspapers were saying like birthmark boy, and don't really think that's right, and they're acting out that they've never seen a person with a birthmark before on such a big thing. And I thought about that and was like, if they've never seen this before, then why am I the first one? There should be more, there should be others. Just because of the way you look doesn't mean you should be treated wrongly. That is actually really horrible, you know? And it wasn't like a way saying, oh, you're amazing and how did you get there? It was like, how did you get there because of the way you look, you know? And how were you on that chocolate bar when there are so many other people who look perfect or like that? Yeah, perfect. But you just have to work hard and don't care what the other people say about you. It's up to you what you want to do, and you have to try and make that right choice, and don't care what other people say about you unless it's something good. Well, every time I go to like a new place, there are obviously going to be people who haven't seen me before because and they'll start staring at me, and yeah, because they haven't seen me before, haven't seen anything with a facial difference. But if there's like a place that has already got someone with a different face, like terminology or something, then they'll understand about it, and if they've seen one before, hopefully they won't stare at another person with a different face. When I walk into like a new social setting, I feel quite nervous because I don't know how people are going to react. I feel anxious as well and quite shy a bit, but you just have to stay strong and don't care what other people say about you or think about you. Well, when I tell someone what I go through every day, they're not going to believe it because I'm not treated as a normal human being, and that's what I want, because I am a human being, and every human deserves to be treated as a human, as not any lower class or higher class. We're all the same, and we should be treated the same. We were born the same. So yeah, all that's different with us is like a couple faces, and people just don't like when they see something different and they try and spot that out and pick on you. So I get picked on quite a lot, and I feel that people are gossiping behind my backs, which is quite a horrible feeling. And it's quite bad, and it's good to be in my situation every day, because the good thing is that I get to be me, and me is who I want to be and no one else. So I'm happy to be me. I'd like people to know about me that I'm not different than any other human, and I shouldn't be treated differently. I'm just another person. If you see someone walking down the street, it's very hard to try and spot them to have the same face as you or the same face as your parent without no facial differences or any. So why should they pick someone who has something added onto their different face? Well, it's not really added, it's just something else. We all have unique potentials, and we all have unique things about us, and my unique thing is my birthmark, and I'm proud to have it, and I wouldn't have changed a thing. If you're unkind, just please don't be, because you don't know if you're going to take someone over the edge, or you're going to make them devastated for the rest of their life. So if you do it, you're not really getting anything out of it except making someone feel miserable. So just try and just stop, you know. You're not going to get anything good out of it. It's just being horrible, really, and no one will like you for it. So, and especially, you can get someone to like be really devastated for the rest of their life, and they'll never forget that, and they'll always be sad. So just don't do it. Just be kind, please.